Marvin King, and I am here with the film review. That part, baby.
It's your boy B Tim's Power 88. You know how it is. We're going down the world famous Bomb Squad. Right now, you're chilling with my man Crazy D, and you're checking out the film review. We got movies, music, culture, politics, and all types of society events going on right here on the film review.
What up? You know who it is. It's the infamous one, the infamous DJ Remix. And it's a big ass shirt, but I'm going to represent for Lordland Films. That's how we do it. Lordland Films, I'm just saying. You have been warned.
What's up? This your man DJ Movie, the Party Rocker, representing Power 88 FM, and you are watching the film review.
Hey, what's up? This is Tori Russell, the founder and director of Broadway in the Hood. We love you all. Reach Broadway in the Hood at broadwayinthehood.org or 702-482-8777. You are watching and looking at the film review.
Crazy D, y'all. The legendary Crazy D. Crazy D is before his time. The musical digital man. And I want to say right now, what's up to Crazy D? Crazy D always one of my #1 supporters, man. A good man, good family man. Crazy D, tell everybody where to follow you at right now. I want everybody to go follow Crazy D.
What up, Crazy? Crazy D, the legendary Crazy D. What up, dog? Yo, Nipsey got some joints, man.
All right, people. This is Crazy D, and I'm standing here with, of course, Sharon from TC's Barbecue Crib. Go over here so you can see the sign real quick.
You know we need a black television station because nobody is going to be there for us like we are. So come out and support. It's a free event from 6:30 to 9:30. It'll be live entertainment. You'll be able to receive information on the channel, how to get the channel, if you want to have content on the channel.
That's right. And remember, the event is free, but the food isn't. So come early and get a meal. See you tomorrow. TC's Barbecue Crib.
Hi, this is Bernadette Stanis, Thelma from Good Times, and you're watching the film review.
So she just let
Film review. It's a film review. Thought you knew.
Here's the thing about your movie, why I made a curator's pick of the Hollywood Fringe Festival. Community, heart, you're doing it.
This is another great episode of the film review.
On the road again. I can't wait to get on that road again. What's going on, people? This is Crazy D. This is the film review on the road.
Hey, it's the Turntable Assassin. It's your man, your boy, your cousin. Hey, listen, it is the film review, and I have none other than the man that always gives to everybody, man. Everybody. I call him the giver. I don't know. He's the giver, but he's also back in the game. He's staying in his lane. Ladies and gentlemen, we have none other than Craig Knight, a.k.a. Smooth C, a.k.a. Cizzle, a.k.a. The Professor, a.k.a.
Wow.
How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's a pleasure to interview you.
Right.
Wow, man.
First time, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
This is the first time. Well, normally, you're doing your thing. GM, a very, very popular radio station here in Las Vegas.
Correct.
You've been doing your thing for years and years to come. I've been following you for years.
Yes.
Wow. So tell us about staying in your lane.
So staying in my lane is a concept that came along. I have to go back a little bit, right? So my father wrote a song called Rock On Vegas City.
Yeah.
Last year, 2018.
If I remember, he performed that for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, he performed it for the UNLV.
UNLV.
Yeah, UNLV Rebels halftime show.
Right.
And a couple of other things at that. But in the making of that song, he came across 16 bars. And he came to me, he said, I need someone to do some kind of spoken word or something talking about the teams and all that kind of stuff. So I said, okay, I have the perfect person in mind. So it was a young rapper, I'm not gonna name his name. And I gave him the rough copy, and I gave him the lyrics of the song, and I said the same thing. I said, hey, we just need 16 bars of talking about the sports teams to fit in there. Here's the song, right? So then about 3 or 4 weeks went by, and I checked on him, and then he's like, oh, man, you know, I ain't really have time to do it, and, you know, I got my thing going. I was like, okay, no problem, no problem. So I thought of someone else. So I went to that person, another young person. You know, I was like, hey, this is an opportunity to be on a track.
The giver.
You know,
The
yeah.
giver.
Opportunity to be on a track is that my dad, Bubba Knight, wrote. You know, Gladys is going to be on it, and Earl Turner is going to be on it. Great opportunity, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah, I'm down. Gave him the track, gave him the lyrics, the whole nine, and explained to him what was needed. And then a few more weeks went by.
Nothing.
But this time, when I called and text, I didn't get any responses.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I didn't get anything back. So by now, 2 months had gone by. So my dad is like, I said, hey, you know, I had 2 people I thought for sure was going to be able to do it, and it didn't work out. So I don't know. I'm sorry. You know, I tried. And he was like, all right, because I'm trying to get this done. And then he was like, well, you used to do this. Why don't you do it? And I was like, nah, I mean, you know, I'm GM and stuff, and I haven't done this in a while. I did it back in the late 70s, 80s, 90s, and all of that. And he's like, he hit me with the do it for me. So how you going to tell your father no, right?
Right.
So I said,
especially Bubba Knight.
Right, because he's the giver. That's where I get it from. He's the king giver.
Yeah.
You know? So I said, okay, I'll do it for you. So I sat down with the track and everything. In about a few hours, I came up with the 16 bars that's on there now.
And it's hot.
Thank you.
It's hot. When I heard it, it's funny because when I heard it, I was like, okay, this got a Bruno Mars feel to it. Okay, I can feel this. I can feel this. And I didn't know you was on it. You didn't tell anybody. You was on the track.
Yeah.
And then when it came up, he was like, Smooth Cizzle. I'm like, whoa. And the bars were nice. So let's do this. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Let's check out the song. It's Rock on Vegas.
City.
Rock on Vegas City featuring Smooth Cizzle. You guys keep it right here. It's the film review. We'll be right back. Check this out.
From 110 acres to 100 years old, like the Phoenix rose from ashes, like the diamond made from gold. Entertainment capital known around the world. Strong people built the city, men, women, boys and girls. Bam! Rock on, Vegas City. Rock on, Vegas City. Vegas strong to the bone.
Skiing Mount Charleston, sunbathed by the pool, gambling, boating, tennis, golf, multi choices for you. At night, bright lights illuminate the strip. A boulevard, a superstar, and you. Slot machines, waiting tables, church bells ring.
Walk down steps, they eat bamboos and wine, bon appetit.
The #1 for having fun. Ooh.
Hey, it's a family affair, Smooth C on the mic. With my dad, Bubba Knight, Uncle Earl Turner, and the Empress of Soul, Auntie Gladys, let's roll. Las Vegas City. Rock on. Rock on, Vegas City. Hey, Night Family on the scene in the city that's always open. Entertainment capital of the world is the title that Vegas is holding. In the NHL, hockey's favorite tale is the Vegas Knights that are golden. New clientele for the NFL, Vegas Raiders got love for Oakland. 2 Las Vegas aces from desert places in the game of Texas Hold'em. Now we got the W, the NBA's next, and you wondering how I'm knowing? Cause every year that they here in the summertime, NBA Summer League, it is growing. Now we kick it with soccer, the Las Vegas lights hot like fire, the city is glowing. Rock on, Vegas City, baby. Rock on, Vegas City. Get it, get it. Rock on, Vegas City to the bone. Yeah. Inside of me, I believe inside of me. I believe I can achieve. I believe I can achieve. Joe, give me them horns.
I've been looking over some of your scripts, and they're pretty good. I think we should start with this one. We began in wheelchair.
Now, don't get me wrong.
You got a bathroom, I can use.
I don't have a restroom.
You ain't got no bathroom. Then how do you relieve yourself?
Let me rephrase. I don't have a public for people to use.
Look, man, you just saw something real good down there. Now, I'm not used to
You're not used to what?
looking at my good without paying. So you better make it worthwhile, cause you gon' pay.
Pay what?
Pay me!
Bars. I said every verse is dedicated to my day ones, who always kept it G and never changed up. The big homies who's the reason why we came up, and they taught us game and ain't let this town change us.
Bars. Outside these corner stores, got work in my trunk. No bricks, just dope hits, get a dope fix. Killing verses, I'm the culprit. Reading Bible verses from the pulpit.
Bars. I say I wake up in the morning, grateful that I made it. Then it's right back on the grind, I gotta feed the babies. Then I'm on my paper, and all the ways to make it. A million ways to skin a cat, I'm stripping that bitch naked.
Bars. So a man thinketh, so is he. I can become anyone that I wanna be. My perception of life, my reality. Anything I put my mind to, I can achieve. I can choose to be bound or be free. I can fly in the friendly sky, I sail the sea. Failure ain't no option, what I believe. Cause real champion will never concede.
Bars.
I fell in love the first time I heard that patois. When I come through and feeling me like a shot. They can't step in the game with Young Scheme, cause I'm in the party bringing the fire, you know my team. Dime a ver, y mami está bailando a controla. Me dice que le gusta el reggaetón y no soca. Los solteras so podemos solo ser amigos. Digo, keep por adelante and dance floor, yo que te sigo, yeah.
Bars.
The film review.
I am the future. Oh, I love that song right there. I love it. I love it. That is Rock On Vegas City, Rock On Bubba Knight, Earl Turner, Gladys Knight, and of course Smooth C. So many familiar faces in that video.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to get the community involved and all ages. And
Teshy, Lyric.
Yeah, my daughter Lyric.
And I'm so proud of her. I'm
Me
so
too.
proud of Lyric,
Me
man.
too.
Big ups to Lyric. Salute to you, Lyric. We are so proud of you.
Yes.
Doing big things. Modeling. She's the trophy holder at the BET Awards, and she's doing so many great things. So great job to you, Pops.
Thank
great
you,
job.
I appreciate it. And moms.
And moms. Yeah, what's up,
16.
my birthday twin?
Yeah. So yeah, we wanted to include the community, all ages, and as you can see, the video was very diverse. So we wanted to bring unity, and we wanted to make that kind of like the new theme song for Vegas, and I coined it Vegas City because that's like, you know, Las Vegas is kind of tied to the 1 October.
Yeah.
So my idea is like, hey, with the new branding, new name, we need to change and call it Vegas City.
Yeah, great idea. Great
Thank
idea.
Thank you.
Great idea. So let's talk about Stayin In My Lane.
Yes.
Now, there was a line in the song. It's like, something about you being played again, or you feel like you being played again. I thought you were talking about a female in this song. Tell us about that.
Okay, so Staying in My Lane, the whole concept came about when, like I say, after I did Rock on Vegas City, it's like I didn't want to really get back into music. I mean, I've done a production thing, DJing, his MC and hosting, the whole nine. And each time I got into the music business, whether I was producing a song on myself or on other artists in DC and New York, different places I live, it would get close and something would happen. So like in DC, I actually I produced a bunch of groups, R&B and rappers. And one rap group called M&E, it was two guys. It was a rapper named Southpaw and a DJ named Eric, and we did a song called "A Generation Slowly Dying," and this is when I lived in DC, and it actually got airplay on all of the radio stations.
Wow.
KISS, WPGC, Flex, you know, he shouted out and stuff, and it was doing Martin Luther King weekend, so that was the first time I got airplay for my artist, right?
Wow, okay.
A song I produced. Then after that, Southpaw, who was the MC of the crew, he broke off and did a solo. So I kind of produced his solo album, and it actually charted, a couple of songs charted, and it was like in the top 50 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and this was back in 1996, 97, somewhere. And then I went through some personal issues with my situation then, and then ended up, you know, going my separate way in my personal relationship. I don't want to wait for the documentary on that. I'll get more detail into that, because I'm doing a documentary on this whole thing, you know. And I ended up moving back to Vegas. So again, once I got close, something happened, and then I either move or something would happen crazy. So the concept with Staying in My Lane is my relationship with music. So I'm giving you a story about my relationship with music in parallel to my family's success at the same time, because I never wanted to use my family or use my family to get into business. I always tried to get it on my own merits and my own skills. You know, but you know, each time something happened. So it's a story about my relationship with music, and music, I'm giving a story like music is a female. So when you hear the song, and you be able to relate to a relationship like a regular relationship, but in this case it's about how music, the ups and downs, all around, the sacrificing, and we all go through that as artists or producers, anyone trying to make it into this industry. You know, you go through a lot. Absolutely. It's a sacrifice. It's a lot of heartbreaks.
It's a lot of hard work. And sometimes you feel like that work was in vain.
And sometimes I felt like music, like a female, you know, saw someone else.
I'll say, be careful now. Be careful. Be careful now.
They, you know, music, she saw something else. I refer to her as she. You know, she saw someone else and went with them and left me after we was this close.
After I done sacrificed.
You know the story, like with a girlfriend, for real. You put all that work and make her beautiful and all that kind of stuff and give her the confidence. And then all of a sudden somebody come along and she leaves with the other person.
Well, two things. I'm going to say this, two things. You have definitely stood on your own 10 toes. Yes, you are the nephew of the legendary Miss Gladys Knight. We love her to life. Your father, you know, Bubba Knight. But you have stood on your own 10 toes and set a brand for yourself. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. And secondly, this wasn't an accident. This had to be in your DNA. This had to be, because this is a hit.
Thank you.
It's a hit. So what do we do after this?
Well, I had to get it out of me first. And then the concept and the hook, as you'll see in the video, is staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be a rapper. Staying in my lane. But if this hits, then I won't have to stay in my lane. From that point on, I'll try some acting, change in my lane. But until this really happens, I'm staying in my lane. So it's kind of like full circle, you know.
You know, I hear the song all the time, but now that I heard the hook like that, wow,
true story too.
True story.
Yep. And it starts off with that shout out to Young Hump and Digital Underground. They blessed the intro and the outro on it, and that's another story in itself. You know, cool people. So he starts it off as, you know, this is a journey and true story about music.
So tell us. How does it feel to be embraced by your city? I mean, you're a GM at a radio station in Las Vegas. how does it feel to be embraced by your friends and your family when they hear this? Because again, a lot of people that come out with music, they family, oh, I like it, baby.
It's very biased.
Right. But everyone that hears this, they love it.
Well, I thank God for that, because of course he gave me the ideas and the gifts. I owe him all the credit on that. You know, all the creativity comes from him, you know, and it's just up to us to have faith and confidence to move forward, you know, because just like with going back to Rock On Vegas City, even after we cut it in the studio and it was coming out, I was very nervous about how it would be received, because there are a lot of people that didn't know my past of MC and DJ and rapping and coming from the Bronx and being out there in the late 70s before the world knew about it, and being a DJ in the 7th grade with turntables for the first time in 77, which led me to where I am now. And the response, the people that didn't know I can do this, they was like, man, I didn't know you could do that. You got some flow. I like that. So I was like, okay. And then those of the people, especially from Vegas, that remember when I used to do this in the 80s with the POP, you know, Stacy G and the POP back in the 80s here in Vegas, they was like, man, Smooth, you still got it. So when I was hearing that positive energy, I was like, wow, maybe there's something there. You know, maybe I should give it another shot. So after Rock On Vegas City, the director, Shahab Zagari, he said, hey, I submitted the video to Miss Michelle for the Las Vegas Black Film Festival, because they play music videos, you know. And I was like, oh, okay. And that was coming up in 2019, April. So I said, maybe I should do a song so when everyone sees that, I can follow it and ride that wave. And that's when the Stayin In My Lane concept started developing.
Wow. So I'm really excited about it. I'm excited for you. I know the journey. At least I've come maybe in the middle of the journey, because there was so much before I even came across you. But going back to The Giver, how is it that you are able to still be able to give back to your community? How is it that you're still and stay focused? You're a family man.
Yes.
You're a GM.
Yes.
You're an entrepreneur.
Yes.
You're an artist.
Yes.
You're a producer.
Yes.
You're a director.
Check.
Check. How do you stay focused on all of these things?
Grace of God, and staying focused and allowing Him to lead and order my steps and guide me, you know, and everything. Because at first, you know, I was hesitant about doing anything, but once I gave it to Him, I said, all right, Lord, if it's meant for me, if this is in your will, let it happen. I don't want to force anything. And I guarantee you, from that point on, everything just been kind of working itself out. And even with Stayin In My Lane and the way things came about, because when I recorded the song at home, and then it was time to mix and master it, and I'm like, I need to put together a video. You know, you gotta have a video nowadays to help push the song.
Absolutely.
You know, so then I started having these video concepts, you know, and I was like, hey, I can just tell my story, and I'm gonna get some actors to play me, and my son Anthony, he plays me in the 80s when I was in Vegas, and in the 90s when I was in Washington D.C., and back here in Vegas when it was Mike P and Smooth C, which we recorded in this very, you know, studio. So thank you for that too,
man. Absolutely. So you're in your lane, you're doing your music, right? And you decided to come out of your lane because you become husband, you become GM, you become entrepreneur. All check.
Yeah.
Tell us about the downtime.
So during that time, I was fascinated with building and growing, you know, and pouring into the youth and everything, and training people at the radio station, training DJs, you know, and just giving them information that I learned over the years of experience. And of course, first being a husband and a father, you know what I mean, and being into, you know, the church culture, you know, ministering and stuff like that, just doing just everyday life stuff, and just kind of helping to fulfill other people's dreams, you know. And to me, there's a price and a value in that money can't buy. There's a feeling to see someone succeed, and just being ever so grateful that their lives have changed.
And on that, I do want to personally give me a hand, man. I want to thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Because real talk, when you say training, you've trained me.
Okay.
You've molded me into the person, the on-air personality, the DJ that I am. I remember when you had much more hair. You had much more hair. I remember chasing you and giving you a CD, a mixed CD. Here, check this out. And you listened to it, and I'm going to say, you got back to me.
I did.
You got back to me, and it's like, what you said was, go back to the drawing board. I'm like, what? Nobody's ever told me that. I've always been known as a hot DJ. Ain't nobody ever told me go back to the drawing board. So tell me what's wrong with it. He told me what was wrong. He said, go back to the drawing board. Come back. I went back. I practiced. I came back with another CD.
Yes.
And he said, nope, you're still not ready. I think I did this 2 or 3 times. I remember it was an event that we had. It was
North Las Vegas tasting tunes.
Tasting tunes. You remember?
Yeah. I remember that.
And I saw you way across the way, and I read. Like, Mr. Knight.
Yeah.
Mr. Knight, here's another one.
Yeah.
He said, you're not ready. And I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it because it made me to be the DJ that I am. It made me be the person, on-air personality that I am. Right. And I'm saying this publicly. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because of you, I'm in the Nevada Broadcasters Hall of Fame. Because of you.
Yes.
Because of you. And I thank you. I thank your wife, always praying and leading and talking to me and making sure that my head is on straight.
Right.
So before we get into the song, who are some of the folks that helped make this project successful?
Oh man, I have to shout out you, DJ Thump for playing the song, DJ Benzo, DJ Remix. Also, shout out to DJ Voodoo Spells.
Yeah.
You know, he featured it on his mix show in Louisiana on Kiss FM. Shout out to Chuck Chill Out. He's going to be playing it on WBLS in New York.
Woo!
Yeah. So shout out to all of the DJs that's been helping out with this. DJ Kelly J, Not a Boy MC, Certified.
Not a Boy DJ.
Not a Boy DJ.
Right.
We need to find a Not a Boy MC to go with Not a Boy DJ.
Yeah. We're gonna put it out there to APB. Is there one?
There is one. I'm gonna find her.
Okay.
I'm gonna find her, and we're gonna make something of that. And then also I want to shout out to my background singers.
Okay.
You know, Amber Blow, Mecca Ashura, Tiffany LeMay from American Idol. Also my cousin Ariel Knight. You know, Larry White, who's a prominent guitar player. He produced Bobby Brown, The Whispers. So, yeah, he has a big track record. Shout out to my brother, Little Bubba, who did the choreography in the video you get ready to see.
Okay.
You know, he does that kind of stuff. Also, shout out to, who else was in there? Brian Timms.
Yeah.
Brian Timms in the
People
video.
don't know how talented that brother is, man.
He is very talented.
That brother
man.
is talented,
He's
man.
talented on the keys and the vocoder, you know. So, also, oh man, my mind is going blank. James Ross, who was on keys. Also, is one more person, Rick Bass.
Okay.
He was on bass, you know. So,
What about Twix? Did we say Twix already?
Twix.
Did we
Shout
say
out to
Twix?
Twix.
Gotta shout out to Twix.
Entrepreneur.
You dig?
Yeah. Twix was a big help, man. We used his barbershop and everything. He was
One
cool.
of many.
One of many. He opened it up and welcomed us with open arms. So it was only right to incorporate him. Plus, he's talented.
Yeah.
And he added great to it. You'll see him on a video, man of many talents.
So without any further ado, let's check this video out. Staying in my lane.
I'm not trying to be a rapper.
Stay in my lane.
But if this hits, then I won't have to.
Stay in my lane.
From that point on, I'll try some acting.
Stay in my lane.
I'm changing my lane.
Hey, check this out. It's the film review.
Hey Twix, what's up?
Smooth Cizzle.
What's up, brother?
All good. What's up with you, man?
All right, man. Can you get me? I just need this right here.
You know I got you. Come
Word.
on.
Let's do it.
Yo, Twix, I thought it was next. My bad. Smooth Cizzle was like VIP. I got you next, though.
Hey, man, if it's okay, I pay for his for letting me cut. Is that okay?
All right. Bet.
So, Twix.
What's up?
Hey, man, how's your music coming along?
It's going good, man. It's going good.
Good. You know when you're ready, man, let me know and I'll take care of you.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
But the question is, what's up with you and your music?
Ah, man, I'm back and forth, up and down. I ain't messing with her, man. I ain't messing with music.
Why is that, though?
Because too many heartbreaks, ups and downs. Every time I get close, something happens, so I'm just done with it.
But I know you got the juice.
if you were to do it, how would it be for real though? Man, if I had my way and I could do it my way, first of all, I would have you in it as an MC introducing us.
Dope.
And then it would look something like this.
Hey everybody, it's your guy Twix. Are you ready for the show? Well, give it up for Smooth and the Cizzle!
Yeah.
This is a journey
Yeah.
and true story
Yup.
about music.
Hey, music, I'm staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm staying in my lane. But if this hits, then I won't have to stay in my lane. From that point on, I'll try some acting. But until this really happens, I'm staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm staying in my lane. But if this hits, then I won't have to stay in my lane. From that point on, I'll try some acting. But until this really happens, I'm staying in my lane. I love music, she's always been around in my life. That's right. We were married before I even knew about a wife. Didn't know. I would use her without understanding her price. Sure would. You know the ups and downs and all around sacrifice. No, I did. I gave her all of my time, all of my mind, and all of my might. Sure did. I loved her every time, but all of the time she wasn't always nice. Sure what? She would cheat on me, then lean on me every day of my life. Music. I got tired of games, tired of pains, and I'm just staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm staying in my lane. But if this hits, then I won't have to stay in my lane. From that point on, I'll try some acting. But until this really happens, I'm staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm staying in my lane. But if this hits, then I won't have to stay in my lane. From that point on, I'll try some acting. But until this really happens, I'm staying in my lane. Yup, I'm staying in my lane. I'm staying in my lane. Yup, I'm staying in my lane. Stay in my lane. Yup, I stay in my lane. Change my lane. Yup, changing my lane. Stay in my lane. Many years later, I'm still in the same lane. That's alright. Still giving chase, but now through the radio game. Sure am. In Vegas City, under the Smooth Cizzle name. That's hype. I kept moving up the radio chain. Did that. Ending up in the Batters Radio Hall of Fame. Sure did. Came back to the music, but she's acting the same. Sure is. Getting back with her was a season of joy and pain. She's still playing games, haven't changed, and I'm just staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm staying in my lane. But if this hits, then I won't have to stay in my lane. From that point on, I'll try some acting. But until this really happens, I'm staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm staying in my lane. But if this hits, then I won't have to stay in my lane. From that point on, I'll try some acting. But until this really happens, I'm staying in my lane. Yup, I'm staying in my lane. I'm staying in my lane. Yup, I'm staying in my lane. Stay in my lane. Yup, I stay in my lane. Change my lane. Yup, changing my lane. I'm staying in my lane. Yup, I'm staying in my lane. I'm staying in my lane. Yup, I'm staying in my lane. Stay in my lane. Yup, I stay in my lane. Change my lane. Yup, changing my lane. Staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm staying in my lane. But if this hits, then I won't have to stay in my lane. From that point on, I'll try some acting. But until this really happens, I'm staying in my lane. I'm just trying to win a Grammy. I'm staying in my lane. A BET Soul Trading Emmy. In my lane. The stellar image, Oscar winning. In my lane. But until she sees me,
So there you have it. Still chasing music. Will we ever catch her? We'll see.
Come on, man, wake up. Oh, man. Did I just do? I was asleep.
Yeah. How are you gonna fall asleep on your story?
Wow, it just seems so real though.
Huh.
I guess I'm back to staying in my lane.
How y'all doing? My name is Craig Knight, aka Smooth C, aka Smooth Cizzle, aka the Professor, aka Pastor Friday, and I'm sure it's going to be another aka later. People just throwing names at me. I'll take them, you know. But hey, we're staying in our lane, and you can find the song on Apple, Spotify, all of the platforms. Also, it's on YouTube. Check out the video. There's several videos, and there's the official video, and then there's also the dance video, lyric video, where you can check out the lyrics too. And we have some cool pop locking and dancing, just trying to bring the old school vibe back, you know. And we right here live all the way live on the film review. And I appreciate y'all. Peace. Yeah.
This is another great episode of the film review.
Welcome to TC's Real Crew.